Hey, Mike with Nerd Problems Gaming here, the channel where we go through the good and bad of everything nerdy to make sure you spend your time on the best of the best. In today's video, I'll be doing a review of Xeno Crisis, so let's get into it. Now, the premise of this game is there is a distress signal from a base out in the middle of space, and your team of Marines is sent to go investigate and see what's going on and basically rescue people from this distress signal. Now, the game itself is a twin stick shooter, and it has really Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, 16-bit type graphics, but it has a new game twist to it as well. And so the game itself, I feel like it's kind of a combination between the movie Aliens and then Smash TV. And so you're these space marines that go out and fight xenomorphs and aliens on this base. So again, it's almost the exact plot of Aliens, but again, it's still fun to go through and be able to play this. And so as you play, you pick one of two Marines. So there's a guy and a girl that you can play as. The game has a one-player mode, but it also has a two-player local co-op mode as well, which is pretty cool. So you can play with your friends locally, which is nice. A lot of games don't necessarily have that these days. So with this, you pick your individual Marine, and then the game is randomly generated for each level. So each time you go into the dungeon, into the base, the room layouts are organized differently. So again, you get more replay value as you're going through because, like I said, it's a different experience every time. And as you play through, you're going to pick up various power-ups, so ammunition, new guns, you're going to get dog tags and grenades, health power-ups as you go through to refill your life. And the game itself, you've got kind of a 360-degree shot turn that you can use. So again, twin stick shooters, you're using different joysticks, but then also you can throw grenades, and then there's kind of a diving dodge roll that you can do to go through enemies and get around the board to kind of dodge some of the attacks. Now, one thing is that this game is very challenging. So there's an easy mode and there's a hard mode. I guess a hard mode should be almost impossible mode. So the game itself, like I said, is very challenging. But one thing that's unique to this is that your base gun, your base ammunition that you have can actually run out. So most twin stick shooters that you play, you've got your standard gun and it's typically just unlimited ammo and you can shoot as much as you want. But this one, it actually runs out. Now, thankfully, new ammo crates do spawn as you get towards the bottom of your ammunition, but it still does run out. So it does introduce that challenge of having no bullets for a period of time, and you have to jump around the stage, roll around to be able to get that and fight the aliens that are spawning in these bases. Now, what's also cool that I really like about this game is that each time you get to the end of a level, typically there's going to be a huge boss. Some of the stages don't have this, but most of them do have this unique boss that you're fighting. And so again, you need to learn their strategy, you need to learn their attack patterns to be able to get past them. Now, on top of that as well, once you actually beat the level, it's cool. You go into this kind of power-up store mode. So you get to spend your dog tags that you've collected throughout the level on your character and enhance them how you want. And so I think this adds another layer of replayability to the game and a lot more fun because it creates not only the dynamic of the levels being randomly generated, but then you can power up your character different every single time you play. So maybe you want to boost your health, you want to be able to get extra grenades, increase the ammo you can hold, and it's different every single time how you base your level up stats as you get to this point in the game. So again, you can experiment to find what your play style works best, maybe what specific levels you're going into. You can adjust how you level up your character, that and more. So again, the game itself, pretty simple, nothing groundbreaking in a sense where it's a simple twin stick shooter, but I do like the random generation and then the level up mechanic to the game as well adds just a whole nother level of replayability. Now, the game itself isn't super long and there isn't a ton of levels, but again, the challenge factor is really there. So it can take you a while to get through this, start to get good at the game and progress. You have a limited number of continues, so you can only go so far until maybe you're buying them later in the game, but they're very expensive to buy with your dog tags. So again, just a fun overall good game. I'd highly recommend checking it out, especially if you're a fan of twin stick shooters like Smash TV, or you're a fan of the Alien movie series, because there's a lot taken from that series, I feel like. But it's a great, fun, simple twin stick shooter. I know it's available on Game Pass right now, and I can't imagine it's a super expensive game either if you wanted to pick it up and own it. So again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review of Xeno Crisis. If you did, feel free to smash that like button. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe and turn on those bell notifications to get the latest updates of new nerd videos we put out here. But let me know in the comments below, do you like this game? Are there other good twin stick shooter games I should check out? Let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like to help us support the channel, pick up content and more, consider becoming a patron of ours over at nerdproblemsgaming.com/Patreon. And if you'd like to plug into our live streams and Let's Plays we do on the channel as well, you can follow us on Twitch over at nerdproblemsgaming.com/Twitch. But once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you more soon.